Hello, I'm Darren Birch, one of the Regional Development Officers at the Angling Trust, and I want to give you a brief introduction to our club and fishery accreditation scheme called Fishmark. So what is Fishmark? Well, Fishmark is similar to the kite marks you see out there in industry, but ours recognises angling clubs and fisheries that are working to and above minimum operating standards. So how did Fishmark come about? Well, Sport England created an accreditation scheme called Clubmark about 16 or 17 years ago, and it was to provide a safe, welcoming environment for introducing and sustaining juniors into sport and physical activity through the club networks. And this was a generic scheme for all of the 46 sports as recognised by Sport England, whereby all clubs had to meet certain criteria which was specified by Sport England and was quite an onerous process for clubs to go through to gain accreditation. We negotiated with Sport England to tweak the criteria slightly to make it fit better with angling and angling clubs, and we were permitted then to change the name to Fishmark. However, the whole process was still controlled by Sport England. However, just recently, about 12 to 18 months ago, Sport England decided that Clubmark didn't fit in with their latest strategy, and they did not want to continue investing into the Clubmark scheme. But they were happy for national governing bodies of sport to develop their own versions of Clubmark, which the Angling Trust felt was beneficial, especially as it allowed us to take the opportunity to revisit and make the accreditation fit angling better, and also to streamline the process, making it less onerous to the clubs. One of the huge benefits of taking ownership of Fishmark allowed us to open the process up for fisheries to gain accreditation. And Sport England would never let us accredit fisheries as they were not classified as a club. However, we recognise that there are a lot of fisheries out there doing some great work, and we wanted to make the process available to them. So Fishmark is now available for fisheries too. And as I mentioned before, the criteria has been revisited. And we've now got the opportunity to take out any areas that didn't really apply to angling, remove any areas of duplication, and streamline the process. So now most of it can be done online. So what are the benefits? Well, it's free to do Fishmark, as there's no charge from the Angling Trust. However, there may be some small costs if you need to attend any training courses or train coaches up as specified in the criteria. You'll have the satisfaction that your club or fishery is a safe and welcoming environment for anyone to participate in angling, and you may potentially gain additional members or customers through this. Recognition that your club is working to at least minimum operating standards with the correct policies and procedures in place and the right staff trained in the right areas. You have the opportunity for any bailiffs to be trained up and be part of the Angling Trust Voluntary Bailiff Service. There is also the opportunity to get involved with our biodiversity projects through National Line Recycling Scheme and the chance to be sent some clean, check and dry signage for your club or fishery. We also have help and advice on volunteer management, and our volunteer handbook is available to download. And we are continually working on developing more benefits for accredited clubs and fisheries all the time. If you're interested in Fishmark or have any questions about the scheme or the criteria or anything in general about Fishmark, then please feel free to drop me an email or give me a call. My details are on the screen. So thank you for listening.